Hey guys, welcome to the team. My name is Janelle Summers. Hopefully you know that by now. And this is the Team Hardcore What to Focus on First training call. So when you first start off as a coach, I remember when I first became a coach, I was working full time, a lot of hours. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm just trying to be the best I can be. I'm totally an introvert, not on social media. That's where I was at the point that I started my business. And I just remember very well how I felt overwhelmed, how I didn't know where to begin, what to focus on. I did a lot of just spinning my wheels, just trying to figure out what to do. I didn't have a whole resource of trainings to look at. So I get where you are. I've been there, and I want to just say, I can make this easier for you because I can give you what to focus on first. I've got a whole getting started right process for you. I've got an entire training website for you, everything you could ever need to know if you want to build a big business, or if you just want to be in this to do it casually, or to just kind of do it when it feels right to do it. That's cool too, or just to get the discounts. But if you do want to build this as a business and really, gain all the benefits that come from this business, personal growth, financial growth, obviously your fitness, having the accountability, having the community. I mean, that's just huge. The other, people that you're going to meet in this business, it's amazing. It has really, really, really changed my life, or I would not be here talking to you right now in the middle of the day. My husband is in the kitchen cooking in the middle of the day. I mean, we would be at our corporate jobs right now if it weren't for this business. So I'm excited about this business. I think that's clear. Let me go over real quick 5 things that a new coach should focus on first. You're going to get lots of other training. So believe me, this is not just the end all be all. This is like where to begin. Because I know in my business, when I first started, I was like, I don't understand how I would ever reach, I knew I had researched successful coaches. I'm like, I don't understand how they would ever get there. I don't understand, I don't even, like, my own family members think this is like a crazy thing to do. Like, how would I ever have a whole bunch of people that like joined me on my journey or joined me on my team when my own, I have people in my family or people I love and adore who think this is crazy. Like, I can't even get it through to them how exciting this is. So how could I ever? So I didn't get it. I couldn't see the whole staircase. Couldn't see how I would ever get there. All I could see what was in front of me day by day. And that's all I want you to do, is to look at what's in front of you day by day. Because trust me, the process works. The process that I'm going to teach you, it works. You can build your network. You can find thousands of other people who are just like you, or who need you and need this business and need what we offer in this business. So you have to believe in the business, you have to believe in yourself, and you have to believe in other people, and you have to love seeing them succeed. So my number one thing for you to focus on first is your journey, your story, okay? When you're posting on social media, you're just sharing your journey, the ups and downs of it, the reality of it. You're not trying to position yourself the way you see some other coach position themselves, or trying to look like the way some other coach looks. You would just need to be your best you, put your best foot forward, and share your story, share your journey in breadcrumbs, okay? Because your story may really have started 10 years ago. Your story may have started 20 years ago. I don't know. But so you just have to kind of breadcrumb it, just pieces of your story. Like, part of my story is being an introvert. Okay, so that's one little piece that I might breadcrumb into a post, and how I'm overcoming that. So you're always wanting to show how you're overcoming things, but also that you're human, and some things that you haven't overcome yet, and some things that you continually fail with. You have to just be honest and just share those things. Now, not every post needs to be like deep. You need to have some posts that are just funny and lighthearted, and some posts that are maybe kind of deep about, breadcrumbing your story a little bit. And then other posts that are just kind of helpful. Hey, here's 3 things that have helped me not, completely go off track in the evenings when I'm feeling stressed or whatever. You also need to just like speak the way you would speak to a best friend. So don't speak the way you think a fitness expert or guru would speak, or the perfect person being a coach would speak. Take off that coach hat. Speak as you would to your best friend. If you're like, dude, you guys have to try this new product I found at the grocery store the other day, then talk like that if that's how you talk. You really just need to be authentically you. Okay, so number one is be you, share your journey, your story. Okay, so that's the number one thing to just start focusing on. And just one post per day. One valuable post per day is a good start, okay? And all your posts do not need to be about fitness or nutrition. They don't. You just kind of need to start getting into the groove of posting. Number two is to start, or at least start brainstorming, but start running groups and start earning back your investment. Okay, so when I said brainstorming, what I mean is maybe you're not going to start a group today, but at least start thinking about that. That's one of the things you're going to start focusing on. Like, what will be your first group? There's so many choices you have. There is no right or wrong. There are some coaches, their very first group is just a free 5-day cut sugar group, but they give it a fun name, right? Other coaches, their first group is one where you have to invest in some type of Beachbody program or product. And for 21 days or for 30 days, we're going to all, stick to whatever program it is that we're doing and stick to healthy eating. And we're just going to support each other every day. Don't overthink it. That's all an accountability group is that you're supporting one another. You're getting accountability yourself and you're giving accountability to them. You're all just coming together in a private Facebook group. Of course, we have the Beachbody Challenge Tracker app. So if you're not familiar with that, look into that because that's another option. If you have a lot of people, friends and family who are not on Facebook, that's a great option for you. You can go with that app. It's right on the phone. It's awesome. I do some of my groups Facebook, some on the Challenge Tracker app. I go back and forth because I like them both and I like different things about each one of them. So you can do either one. But run groups and earn your investment back. So if you're running a free group, then of course no one's buying anything. But to be honest, sometimes when you're running a free group, you'll have people, you might have so much interest in this 5-day free group that you have people asking you, by the way, what's a good strength training program I could do? Or by the way, where's there a good meal plan I can follow? Okay, well, all the Beachbody programs have a meal plan that come with them. Okay, we have the most amazing meal plans. So you will still be having conversations with people one-to-one, which that's where everything is in this business, in those one-to-one connections. But even with a free group, you can be having these conversations where it might lead to someone actually has a need for something that you offer in your business, okay? So number 3 is to, hold on, I gotta check my notes. Oh yeah, have a clearly defined why, okay? When you're in the business for yourself, you don't have a boss that can fire you if you don't do anything with your business. It's your business. I'm not going to pressure you. I can't fire you. You're not my employee. This is your business to do with it what you want to do with it. So if you don't have something every day, a fire in your belly that wakes you up, it says, I'm going to, have this to-do list for my business today and I'm going to get these things done. If you're not disciplining yourself like that, you probably don't have a very clearly defined why for this business. Like it's probably okay with you if nothing happens with this business. For me, it wasn't going to be okay if nothing happened with the business because I had already, before joining, done my research. I realized this is what I wanted to do. I realized that I wanted to be able to someday, I didn't know if it was going to be 5 years. I didn't know how many years it would take. I knew someday I wanted to be able to quit my full-time career and be a stay-at-home mom. And that was just kind of like this thing for me. For everyone, it's something different, right? But I already knew I wanted to help people in fitness. I've done that almost all my life. That's in my DNA, whether I'm a coach or not, that's in my DNA. But I went into HR management. I knew with this role as a coach, I wanted to be able to build it. And so I woke up every day early before work and put in time in the morning. I put in time late at night. I put in time on the weekends when I could have been doing other stuff with my friends, out on trips, whatever. I treated this as if I had invested $100,000 in it and I wasn't going to see it go to waste. I treated it like a business at a very clearly defined why. It usually needs to be something that might make you cry if you don't achieve it. So it has to be more than just, well, I want to help other people. Because you can help other people even if you're not a coach. But you need to have something that really drives you, some kind of mission. Maybe it's that you want to help people who struggle with eating disorders. Maybe you want to help people who struggle with IBS. Maybe you want to help, whatever your message is, you need to make that part of it too. Make that part of your mission. So number 4 is to stay engaged with me and the team. It's really important that you ask questions. When you have questions, you're not bothering me. It's really important that you engage on our Facebook group, which is called Push to Daily Success. I'll give you the link to join that group. You will get that link and I'll accept you in. But to check that, to put it on your daily to-do list, to check that group every single day, because I post in there every day. as a team, we go back and forth, we share ideas. I make announcements on there. So if you're not checking with that group, you miss out on, oh my gosh, you could miss out on so many things. I've had coaches say, oh, I missed out on that whole trip to Miami Beach because I hadn't checked that group. I can't chase you down. I assume if you're not checking there, I'm not hearing from you. I'm assuming you just don't want to work your business, and I'm totally fine with that. I don't push my coaches. I want it to be your thing. It has to be your thing. It has to be done for you, not for me. So stay engaged with me if you're serious about the business, and stay engaged with the team. It's so much better if you're doing this together, because the way I do things, sometimes you're not going to agree with it. Sometimes you're going to like the way another coach on our team does things or another coach in the network does things, and that's okay. Everybody's business is run a little bit differently based on personality and lifestyle. So the fifth thing is really something not to focus on now, but I want to make sure it's on the list so that it's on your radar. And that is simply that you do eventually think about building a team, because that is part of this business. It really is. It's not necessarily something to like stress about right now. I mean, you're a brand new coach. You're just getting your feet wet, just kind of laying the foundation. You need to hear things 3 and 4 times before it even sinks in. You're new, okay? But I think it needs to be on your radar, because I think you have to understand that we do 2 things in this business. We help people in fitness, health, and nutrition and wellness. We help people and give them support and encouragement. We cheer them on. That's the one piece of what we do. We do that through our posts, through our groups, through the one-to-one messages we're doing. The other piece that we do in our business is we help people start a health and fitness business. We help them start as coaches. And that means we plug them into this opportunity. It doesn't mean we make them successful. We can't make them I can't make you successful. You have to make you successful. But we plug them in, just like I'm plugging you in. We plug them into the resources. You can plug them into my training site. When they have questions, and if you don't know the answer, ask me or look in the FAQ online. It doesn't mean that you already know what you're doing and you already are the expert in this business, and so now I'm going to build a team. No, I started building a team on day one. And believe me, I didn't know what I was doing. I was just like, look, to my girlfriend, I was like, look, we'll learn this together, and maybe she'll become more successful from me, because more successful than me, because she has that opportunity. Every coach coming in has equal opportunity. It's not like because I brought her in that I can only be more successful than her. It doesn't work that way. So I was like, we'll learn together. And we did, and it was fun. And so you have to start building a team, and really it's about building a team and supporting them and plugging them in. Over time, when you become more successful, you might want to do your own trainings, which a lot of my leaders, they do their own trainings now. But that kind of happened gradually over time. So it's nothing to worry about as you first start building your team. And some of your new coaches will just want to be in for the discount on Shakeology or the discount on something else, and that's cool too. Or some of them might join and say, I'm going to just try this and see if I like it, and then they don't stick with it. That's fine. You have to know to expect that. Okay, so those are the 5 things. I hope that was helpful. So just realize what's next. You will have a new coach training Facebook group where you'll learn something new every day. That'll be coming. Don't worry, you'll find out about that. I have my weekly trainings every week. You're going to hear about all that stuff. You're going to hear about all this stuff on the weekly emails. So make sure you're getting the team emails. I send 1 to 2 team emails per week. Please contact me right away if you're not getting the team emails. My email is jsummers.livefit@gmail.com. So jsummers.livefit@gmail.com. So let me know if you're not getting any of that information. You're also going to see your new coach checklist. Make sure you check off those things. And also you'll see the Facebook do's and don'ts. Okay? I hope that helps. And like I said, I'm so excited to have you. Let me know if you have any questions.